The Local 4 defenders uncovering what could be a big break in the disappearance of Danielle Stislicki. And it tops Local 4 News tonight at 11. The Farmington Hills woman has not been seen since December, and since then there have really been very few answers about her disappearance.
And now, nearly 7 months later, police have a person of interest, and it starts with a new development in a separate investigation. Jason Colthorpe is live in Livonia with reaction to an arrest in that case, but we begin with Local 4 defender Karen Drew, who's been following the Stislicki investigation every step of the way.
Devin, Kim, we are learning more about how this arrest was made today. Livonia Police and Farmington Hills Police remain very tight-lipped, but other sources are telling me this person of interest was arrested this morning between 9 and noon at a business in Oakland County. The suspect was calm, did not attempt to flee, and in about 10 hours will be in front of a judge to face some serious charges. As you can imagine, the Stislicki family hopes this arrest will be the break in their daughter's case that they've been waiting for.
This is the sketch of the person of interest who Livonia police arrested Tuesday morning for kidnapping and sexually assaulting a 28-year-old woman who was jogging at Hines Park back on September 4th of last year. Police have been on the lookout for this man for 9 months, then recently a break in the case. Livonia Police and Farmington Hills Police will not elaborate on how they made the connection, but sources will confirm this person is not only arrested for the attack at Hines Park, they also consider him a person of interest in the disappearance of Danielle Stislicki.
You cannot just vanish off the face of the earth.
Ann and Rich Stislicki are Danielle's parents. Recently, I sat down to talk with them about their daughter, who's been missing since December 2nd of last year.
Danielle was our potential, the best of us. Couldn't be duplicated by anyone else.
Danielle left work in Southfield, never to be seen again. Her Jeep Renegade found outside her Farmington Hills apartment. Searches for her went cold. A former security guard who worked where Danielle worked had his Berkeley home searched, floorboards taken out of his house, his car removed, samples sent off for DNA testing, but no arrests ever made in her disappearance. Farmington Hills Police always adamant they were making progress.
We've overwhelmed them with the amount of evidence that we've collected. In this particular case, it's been not to release information too early. It would be to no advantage to us.
Now it appears the pieces of the puzzle are being put together. The chief had previously said Danielle's blue Eddie Bauer jacket could prove a critical piece of evidence. It's what she was wearing when she was last seen. Police won't confirm or deny what evidence they have at this point, but sources say the suspected attacker in Hines Park is most definitely a person of interest in Danielle's disappearance.
It's terrifying to think that I would even have to go another month waiting to find answers.
Well, when I talked to Farmington Hills Police Chief Chuck Nebus tonight, he said he hopes this could be a break in the case, but besides that, just would not elaborate much more because they have been working so hard on this case and they just don't want to make any mistakes and release any extra information.
Well, what has been the reaction of the Stislicki parents? You stay in pretty close contact with them.
Yeah, we do call, we text, I check on them, and there is a sense of relief that there could be a break in the case. I mean, they have been waiting and waiting to try to get some answers, but they too want to make sure that they don't say anything or do anything to affect the case. But they have said time and time again how they are eager to get some answers. They said to me, you know, they admitted that they don't really believe she's alive, but they have to keep fighting to get some answers. And maybe maybe this is the first step. Yeah. We don't know. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of new information that's going to come out in court.
Right. Well,